What up, it's Red, and now that all the DLC is out for Black Ops 2, and now that I've gotten to play Apocalypse a little bit more, we are now going to do my top 10 favorite maps on Black Ops 2. So number 10 is what you're seeing on the screen right here, and that is Detour. Detour was a DLC map in the third DLC. It was a really good map. It had some cool flank routes, like you could go underneath the bridge, and there were like all sorts of different stuff. Like right here I'm on top of it, and there's little holes that you can drop down onto the lower level, and you can also fall right through off the bridge, so you kind of got to be careful right there. My number 9 map is Grind. Grind was in the first DLC. It's actually a pretty overrated map. I mean, it's pretty good and all. I like playing on this map, but it gets voted all the time. It's kind of like Nuketown. It gets it's alright to play. I mean, it doesn't play as well in Black Ops 2, that's for sure. But it's kind of fun to play every now and then, but it just gets voted too often. As soon as someone sees it, they vote for this map. And that's just something I don't like about Grind, is you play it too much, and you know, it's too much of a good thing's a bad thing, you know. Number 8 is another map in the first DLC, which is Hydro. And Hydro was a really cool map. It had the water which went through the map, which I think it was kind of cool how you could like dolphin dive under there, and there was like a glitch where you could get under the water, and it was really cool. But I think they patched that after a while. But this map was definitely a lot of fun. I've had a lot of great games on here, and it's overall a really cool map. Number 7 is Pod. Now, when I first played this map a few days ago, I didn't expect much, because the first thing I noticed was how gross this map looks. It does not look very well. The colors are just, they don't have a very good color scheme. But then I started playing it a little more, and the map layout is actually really, really good. There's not too many flank routes. Like it's not like a million different paths you can take like most Treyarch maps. It's more laid out like an Infinity Ward map. So good job, Treyarch, for making a map that's kind of cool, and it has not too many ways to get around the map, but there's enough ways to get around the map to where it's not like one flow of traffic through the middle, which we've had before in some maps. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but very good layout of the map. Number 6 was one of the few maps that came on the discs that was actually pretty good. I like this map a lot. The overall layout is, again, very, very good on this map. It's kind of colorful, you know, color does matter. You know, nobody likes to play on these really gross maps. I've said that a lot. This map can be a lot of fun to play on Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, and Search and Destroy. Those are probably my favorite game types to play on here. It's not very good for domination just because the B flag is way too open. It's right out there in the middle, and there's absolutely no cover to hide behind unless somebody like gets the assault shield, the car door, and just sits it right there. Yeah, so not a good map for domination, but Search and Destroy, you guys saw my clutch in my Xbox versus PS4 video. This map can be really good on Search. Back on another DLC map, Cove is number 5. Cove is very unique because it has kind of a circular island type shape map. Well, obviously it's on an island, but it's pretty circular, which makes it pretty cool because there's not very many maps in COD that are just a complete circle. So that is really cool. And I also like how it's just a bunch of rocks and caves and stuff, and it makes for a really good map, and it's also very bright. So it's pretty cool. There's not many dark corners. There's some shadows and stuff, which make it look really, really good. Visually, a great map. Number 4 is a map that everybody loves, which is Standoff. Standoff is great because the map layout's really good for just about any game mode, and it's really cool. I've gotten a lot of great games on here, as you guys have seen on my channel. A lot of great high-scoring games. So this map's really fun. It's got a lot of different routes you can take. I hear it's a remake from like a COD 3 map, which is pretty cool that they're bringing back like a bunch of old maps and stuff. Because if you can't make new maps, you can always make old maps. But you know, it looks like Treyarch is starting to get the hang of their maps, because some of the DLC maps in this game are really good, as well as a few of the disc maps, but there weren't nearly as many good disc maps as the DLC ones. Number 3 is Raid, one of the best ground war maps I think we have in Black Ops 2. I was gonna say of all time, but maybe. It's definitely a lot of fun on ground war. If this map comes up, I definitely want to vote for it, because it's just the right size and it has the right routes and everything, and I've always done really well on this map. Taking the silver medal, we have Rush, another DLC map that is great for just about any game type. a lot of fun close quarters engagements on this map, and it also has a very good color scheme, which is important. For the gold medal, the #1 map in Black Ops 2, Frost. Frost is one of the most well-designed maps that Treyarch has ever made. It is such a great map. It's got this cool little ice rink you can run around on at the bottom, and you can go under the bridge and stuff. So this map is hands down my favorite map in Black Ops 2. Now you might be wondering, where was Studio and Uplink and all those? Well, I decided that I wouldn't put those in the list because they are remakes, but here's what the list would have looked like if I did include all the remakes, so there you go. I just decided not to because we've already seen the maps before. I've already told you how much I like them in the previous COD games. So that is the list, and this is the video. Tell me what your favorite maps were down in the comments. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. You guys just need to follow me on Twitter. I'll tweet out like new videos and cool stuff like that. The link is in the description. Make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, comment, do all the great stuff. Share it with your friends. And if you do all 5 of those, just go check the mail, and there will be a nice warm batch of cookies in there just for you. They're going to be just for you. You just gotta comment, like, favorite, subscribe if you already haven't done that, and share it via Facebook or Twitter. Or anywhere else that you probably use, but I think probably just Twitter. But, you know, Instagram this video, or whatever the kids are doing these days. You know, Google Plus. Actually, I don't think anybody uses that. So, yeah, tweet this and do all your other weird social media stuff. Bye.